back to Loads as well. Today we'll be showing you how to make this beautiful magical fairy house. There's lots of things. We got fairies, we got Easter, we got LOLs, we got sandpit.
The best thing of all is most of these items were from Poundland.
Yeah, oh my god!
The boxes from Poundland, the Easter tree, the bird box which turned into a lovely fairy house.
Right.
Even some of the furniture you can find in Poundland. With the flowers and things, we already had bits and pieces like the ladybirds and the rabbits at home, but you can get those in Poundland too. And we've got adorable LOL coming to play in our fairy garden, along with some beautiful fairies and a real sandpit.
Wow.
So here is how we made
the magical fairy Easter LOL garden. Well, how is it flicking?
How is it flicking on and off?
Maybe it's magic. To transform the birdhouse, Mum removed the tags, the hook and the patch. Then carefully remove the base. Watch out for those tiny nails. Ow!
So we get our tray from Poundland. It's a Cooper's General Store tray. These were out about Christmas time and I bought lots of them. Go on then, roll that out. So we want to see how it fits in our garden. Fairy housing. And what we want to do is get the fairy house so the grass starts just by the fairy house, because next door to the fairy house there may be a sand pit or a vegetable garden. So we need to have the grass not start too close, because we don't want that to get all lumpy and it might be difficult to put hot glue on top of the grass. We don't know yet. So I'm going to cut the grass to about there. Are you excited for this house, Eliza?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Are you going to have fairies living in your house, or are you going to have LOLs living in your house?
LOLs.
LOLs living in your house. What are you guys going to have at home? There's a poll right here. Are you going to have LOLs living in your fairy garden, or are you going to have fairies? We've got both, so you can see what it looks like with both. Glue that in now, guys. Okay, we've been the hot glue gun's been set up. But first, before we do that, we need to glue on the door. Now, you can actually buy from Amazon. They're just plain wooden backs. You get about a pack of 10 or 12, and they're not much money. I think I paid about £2 for these. You can get them in all different sizes and shapes. You can have Christmas decoration shapes, which are great to use for gift tags. Sometimes they come pierced at the top, depending on what you want, but they're really good value for money. And it was a lot of fun spending a rainy Saturday one day, wasn't it, painting fairy doors. So these are really, really good.
And
pretty silver. That looks like the tiles.
we could do this one.
You want to use the blue one?
No. These are the ones so far.
That's was favourite in at the moment. So choose which door you want us to use for your fairy house.
Well, I mean, I do like the pink one, but it doesn't really match it, so...
I mean, you can paint this if you want to, but for time we're just going to leave it blue today, because it looks like it's been in the garden as well, doesn't it? It's quite distressed looking. So you want to go for the pink door? No, okay, not the pink door.
And also this one, I don't really want much blue on it.
True,
but this one is full of the colours.
It is very fairy coloured.
I love that.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hot glue the door onto the cover of where our bird would have entered to hide those holes.
Mum's doing that really fast.
Okay, let's stick that on. You make sure it's right at the bottom so it looks like a real door. And we're going to hold that in place for a second. And there we go, there is our fairy door. And now we're going to put some hot glue on the base of the fairy door. So this is why it's a good mummy and daughter craft, because the first bits are a bit hot gluish, and you can see how hot because the smoke is coming off the fairy house. It's very hot glue.
It looks hot.
And you don't want to burn your fingers because hot glue really does hurt. And then we're going to press it into the fairy garden.
Can I do that?
You press it down then. And there we go, there is the first part of our fairy garden.
And we got some nice paper down so we don't get any
Don't
grass.
ruin the table or stuff. So we're just going to pick the grass up a little bit and put a few dots of glue on the base, just so that the grass doesn't move around or slip, because there's nothing more irritating when you're playing for things to just keep moving all over the place. You just gently press that down. Now with hot glue, when you're pressing things down, you must be careful.
Yeah, because if you press too hot and there's holes in it, then it might come up and you might be pressing on that bit and you might burn your fingers.
That's right. Now, these are craft matchboxes, and you can buy these from Amazon, eBay, Hobbycraft sell them, Range.
I'm going to put that right
that's
there.
right, that is a perfect place to put our sandpit. But what we don't want to do is glue this one in place, because when you're using your kinetic sand, you want to be able to take it out, tip it into the container so it doesn't dry. So we just leave that one in there like that.
We also got this very nice tree. It's for Easter, not for any fairy gardens. I know.
So what we want to do is decide, and you can spread it out, look.
You're right, that looks wonderful now. Looks really, really realistic.
Okay, so we'll keep the tree that side of the garden for now, yeah?
It looks really nice. A general store,
No.
cookers and hardware gifts.
It looks like something Tinkerbell would live in, doesn't it?
You know what I also like? I also like how the sandpit is right next to the roof, so my LOLs could just like jump onto the roof and then jump down into the sandpit.
That's right.
Hello? Is anyone in there?
Decorating the garden first.
Yeah, I was decorating.
Because I've got these these were from Amazon, and I think they came in from China at about 19p for a little bunch. It's baby's breath, but I thought that if we pulled the little flowers off, see if you can pull a little flower off, or like a clump of flowers, it could look cute.
Oh, I see. How about we do them over here? That's what that one was for.
Yeah. So if you pull these off, that would be more of a bush, and it won't hide the flowers up the corner.
Oh.
Yeah, we can glue that down there if you want me to.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get a little dab of hot glue on the bottom. But there we go so far.
Mum used double-backed sticky tape so I could fix the flowers to the garden wall. So guys, I'm just sticking these roses to the side of the garden. I'm gonna do that. As you can see, I'm gonna put that and I'm gonna put that right next to you.
Beautiful, really pretty.
And we're gonna do that. And someone's
Don't
got
worry.
some petals.
Don't worry.
Let's put that there. And we've got one more thing, which is this big plant. And we're gonna stick that down.
That is it so far. Now, do you want a little washing line?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, this is cute.
Yeah, they're all your accessories for the garden. Isn't it? So, I think if we stick one there, and we stick one. Is that too long, do you think? Or
No, it's
is
perfect.
it too high?
It's beautiful. Mum added a dab of hot glue to the bottom of each stick. She then dabbed a hot glue on the top to stick the twine. It's hot glue, so ask an adult to help you. Oh. We added mini cute buntings from Poundland. We stuck them with hot glue to the twine. Now it's time to accessorise. Guys, we got this tiny little bench here. I like it. This was one from Poundland. How much was it again? It was £1. And now we're going to take it out of the bag. Look at this. Now it might be nice to have a little seat next to the sandbox over there. Look at that. Got some nice little tulips right next to you while you have a little sit. This makes me so happy. So, wish, dream, hope. That's how I want it to say. We'll put the bench back there, to the right, and put the arch there.
You put that down there?
Oh yeah, I can put that right over here. I'll put that bunny over there. Mum added cute little lights from Poundland. And we can put a conker right next to it. And then we can stick some ladybirds on there. Yeah, how about I'm going to stick some ladybirds like on the house.
Okay.
I love my magical LOL fairy garden. It's so amazing.
Guys, now we have finished and this is all ready for Eliza to play with. It's time to give her the special magic key to the fairy garden.
So guys, I hope you like this video. Give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to Eliza as well. Bye. Hit that like button in the face. That actually hurt. Mommy, Daddy, are we here? It's a wonderful. The flags are beautiful. Everything is well. A tulip.